Okay. Ah, shit. Shit. Right. Let's wander this way. Follow the tree line up from Novi. Refresh the chat. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Oh, that chat doesn't look very good with the bitrate, does it? Thank you, the Oris. Thank you very much, sir. Oh my god. I'm so... My brain is full of fuck this evening, folks. I don't know what to play. I'm so just... I don't know. I've just been bantering with my chat for the last 30 minutes or so, trying to debate what to play this evening, and I just can't... I don't know. I've got this weird thing where I really have to just be in the mood for something before I can enjoy it. So, I've just been circling down the drain, trying to figure out something to do, and for half an hour, have come up with nothing. So, it's just going to be me wandering around doing nothing. Great. Anyway, hi, welcome indeed, everybody. I hope you're all okay. Yes, this is going to be an incredibly boring stream, I imagine. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you very much, Preeti. Have I tried masturbating to get a clear mind? Yeah. It's me you're talking to, Don. Of course. Right, okay, so I'm just going to wander in this direction, really. I should probably keep my eye... Yeah, I'll keep my eye on the dynamic map in case I can spot some vehicles that might be fixable. Let me just check that now. Thank you, Lady Inertia, Don D, and Brainbug. Thank you sincerely. Right, hold up a tick. So, where would be the best place to go? Could go... we could go that way. Hang on a second. It's a bit dangerous going... we'll just loop around it. Alright. Gonna head up the road from Grishino then. So what is that? It's a small hut. Let me just check the map. Yeah, there. Alright, so we'll go there and then we'll go from Grishino up. So we're looking for cars and stuff then. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you very much, Ethan. So yes, how's everyone doing? You all okay? So yes, sorry about the lack of a stream this morning and also yesterday evening. Yesterday evening I had the exact same problem that I've got today, which is I have no fucking idea what I want to play. I've played so much Factorio, so much DayZ, that I feel a bit... I don't know, I need something new. Thank you, Flesh and Darkin, Robson, Duck Sauce, Ethan, and Brainbug. Thank you sincerely, folks. Let me just finish off this coffee. Yuck. I didn't properly strain that one. Thank you, Hitek. Thank you very much, Hitek. So yes, let me just let you know what happened today then. Yes, today, this morning, so last night's lack of stream was due to the fact that I couldn't decide what to play and eventually skulked off to go and watch some videos on YouTube. I ended up watching some, is it Jenny Nicholson? Jenny Nichols? Some YouTube videos on, what was it? It was, the Brony fandom. She did a video, it's like an hour and a half long. That ended up being my evening. I was just watching a step-by-step breakdown of the Brony fandom, which was fascinating. Thank you, The Real Kazmi and MCAR. Thank you very much. Thank you. And, yes, as for this morning, I was away because I went fishing. I snuck off to go fishing, and it was good. I nearly caught a big fish, which counts, really. It nearly counts. It was this big. Huge. No, it was good. I really enjoyed it. I went fishing. It was good fun. I really had a nice time. I went over to Eastbourne. I found the new fishing lake over in Eastbourne, which is about 35-40 minutes drive, although it was about more like 50 minutes just because there was lots of roadworks and stuff. But, yes, so I went over to Eastbourne and I set up next to a lake, and it was quite busy, to be honest, busier than I expected for a weekday. Maybe it's the virus, I guess. People are getting out and about in activities where, you know, they can stay away from each other, and fishing is certainly one of them. Whoa, holy shit. Thank you, Echoes Isv, thank you for your sub bomb. And before that, thank you Demon Man, Storm Shadow, Wet Spaghetti, and the Real Casmi. Thank you kindly, thank you. And Zyphon, thank you very much, Zyphon. So yeah, so I buggered off to go fishing and stayed there from about 7 o'clock until about 3. What were I fishing for? So it's a coarse fishing lake, Colin. So coarse fishing, well, coarse fish being fish that aren't really, they're not very palatable to eat, but they fight well on the line. So things like carp are the big, that's the big target of coarse fishing. And also things like bream and chub and roach and perch and tench, pike as well as a coarse fish. You can eat many of these fish, but they're not very, wouldn't recommend. So yeah, my Arma 3 video is banned in the US. Indeed, Gavin. There's a lot of video. So what's happened is that the content ID bots, as part of the adpocalypse a few years ago, are going through and flagging up everything that they can find, even in very clear examples of fair use. Previously I didn't give a shit, because you just install uBlock Origin and it stops being a thing. Adverts just aren't a thing. Unfortunately, though, what's happened recently is it seems that many of these bots are now changing their priority from just switching on adverts to blocking in multiple countries. So, yeah, my channel has been savaged. So a huge catalogue of bullshiteries are no longer available in America in particular. For some reason, America is being partitioned off. They're available in most places in the rest of the world, but it seems that all places in America are being mostly blocked. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Thank you, Colgo, Doyin, Toby EU, Msick, and Crazy. Thank you kindly. And Bubba. Thank you, Bubba. Yes, indeed. For this reason, I recommend, just get a VPN and install an ad blocker, both of which will make the problem irrelevant. Thank you, Trevino. Thank you very much. Anyway, so yes, I went fishing and it was good, and I was using a particular type of fishing technique known as a method feeder. So if you're not familiar with method feeder, basically picture a cage, like a tiny plastic cage, but it's flat and one side of it is a weight. You can probably just Google image a method feeder, and so the idea is that you make this sort of powder or bread or whatever you want, something that you can squish like a dough onto the cage and it will stay stuck to it. And the idea is that you bury your hook inside this bait ball attached to this cage and you throw it into the water and it sinks to the bottom. And due to the weighted base, it should sink so that the weight is in the silt, and all that's displayed is this lovely little ball of food. So the fish come along, and they nibble on the food, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, there's a hook in my mouth. And that's how you get them. And, so yeah, that's what I was doing today. I did method fishing. And it was good. Although I was finding that I was getting lots of small nibbles, and I couldn't coax the big fish into biting. So I had an epiphany. I reeled in my rod, and I got 2 small fish. Throughout the day, I caught 2 small fish. Thank you, Paranoid. Thank you. So my epiphany was that perhaps the fish were nibbling on the method feeder, and they were picking up the bait, the hook, and then they were spitting it out. They were going, that's clearly a hook. They were identifying the hook. So I got sneaky. I replaced the hook length with one that was twice the length and then cast it back into the water. So what they did is they would pick up the piece of bait with the hook on it and then start swimming. And when they felt that there was no pull, they thought, oh, it's safe, I can swim away. And it turns out I was absolutely correct. I tricked the fish perfectly. The fish would pick up the piece of bait with the hook on it, start swimming, and immediately hook itself in the lip. And my rod lurched sideways as a rather large carp managed to hook itself. Thank you, The Real Chabo and Flare Wolf and Smitty. Thank you very much. However, what I didn't realise just before I did this is that the reel that I had, its settings were incorrect. So what you're supposed to do with a reel is you're supposed to set it so that the reel will give and start giving off slack before the breaking strain of the line. So each individual fishing line has a different breaking strain. The one that I was using was a 6-pound line. Well, it was a 6-pound hook length on a 10-pound main line. So 10 pounds maximum. Anything beyond that, and the fish is just going to break it. So any decent carp can just turn around, swim in the opposite direction, and just go and snap it. 10 pound isn't, that's, fuck you, gone. Anyway, so I had the reel set to the wrong setting. It had no give at all. So the moment I started reeling it in, the carp said, fuck you, swam in the other direction, and just snapped the line. Snapped the whole thing right off. Oops. So I almost caught a carp. I outsmarted it, and then I outsmarted myself. I played myself. Thank you, Radon, and Calin, Robert, and Release. Thank you very much. And of course, whenever that happens, you've got to bear in mind that you're sitting on a lake surrounded by a dozen other anglers, and here you are, looking like a dickhead, because it's quite obvious that A, you've lost the fish, and B, you've snapped your main line, because you didn't set up your reel properly. Oopsie daisy. Ah, dearie me. Oh yeah, I got that second submachine gun, didn't I? Thank you, Mr. Vizman. Thank you very much. Right. Well, there's no car here. Hang on. Thank you, the Chazman. Another radiator. Also pristine. Thank you, Major Arschlock. Thank you very much. Real question, when editing, how do I stand hearing my own voice? Yeah, you get used to it. But yeah, whenever you hear your own voice, you think you sound like a cunt. Still do. No comments, Axolotl. Right, okay. Let's go this way. So we'll flank past Devil's Castle and we'll go, yeah, up this road looking for cars. So the lesson is you need a big hook to catch big fish, says Exile. No, you just need to set up your reel correctly. A very small hook can catch a big fish. You don't need a big hook. Once it's lodged into its lip, it's going to have trouble removing the hook so long as you keep tension on the line. Many carp have figured out that if they don't panic, if they just stop what they're doing and just work their way backwards, or even work the hook length, so the length of fishing line between the hook and the weight, if they apply pressure to it, they can just release the hook. In fact, many carp know this. The bigger a carp gets, the wiser it gets. And they can figure out that, well, they can just unhook themselves with a bit of pressure. Thank you, the Hush Brown and Tea. Thank you very much. So yeah. Do you need a higher test line? Not really, Major Arschlock. You can land a pretty big fish even with a fairly low breaking strain. The lower the breaking strain, the thinner the line, and therefore the harder it is for the fish to detect it. Yeah, if you just need to play the fish. So once you've hooked a fish, you just need to let it swim, let it do its thing, and gradually, so you just let it go. So as it's swimming away, it's tiring itself out, and then so when it starts swimming back towards you, you start reeling it back in, and then you give it a bit more slack, reel it back in. You're playing the fish the whole time. You're tiring the thing out, and then eventually it will just go, oh fuck it, I'm caught, whatever, and it will just run out of energy. A fish doesn't have a huge amount of energy. You can gradually tire it out with a few minutes of playing it on the line. Thank you, Lutzin, Charwalk, Arox, and Typut. Thank you very much. And Wurzel. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. However, that is true for all fish, I would say, apart from the carp. The common carp does not... Well, it is true. You can tire a fish... You have to tire a carp out. But the carp never gets tired and goes, oh, I'm done, just catch me. They will fight you from hook to bank. They're like the football hooligans. They don't give a shit. They don't care that they've been caught. They're sitting in your net. They're still fighting. A common carp is like, come on then, I'll have you. They'd shank you if they had opposable thumbs. Thank you, Matties. And Aiden, thank you very much. Right, so there should be a car on that road, hopefully. Hi there, Moley. ZF Moley's in the chat, everyone. Hi there, Moley. Thank you, Rune IQ. Thank you very much, Rune. Does Moogle stream? I think he used to a lot, fellas, but I don't think he does as much anymore. I think he did before his move. I'm still following him. I don't see many streams of his. Thank you, Estelamin. Thank you very much, Estelamin. Thank you. So yes, for the people joining the stream, alas, I apologise. I'm feeling thoroughly just. I don't know what to do this evening. I'm kind of between games. I'm just babbling about fishing. Lulu's behind me. She's had a good day today. She's stayed with the dog sitter, so she's had like a day. It's like daycare for her. So she goes and she hangs out with her doggy boyfriend. Oh, sorry. She hangs out with her doggy boyfriend and they have fun running up and down their garden. So yeah, she's proper tired. She'll sleep for a while. Thank you, Normal Man from Argentina. Thank you sincerely. And Charlesy and Bunker and Esther and Gunner. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. So yes, after I was using the method feeder for a while, I got bored and I switched over to using a float. So just a traditional, a hook and a float, and the float goes under the water. And that was fine. That was all fun. I was using sweet corn, but the buggers kept stealing the sweet corn. The fish on that lake seemed particularly adept at stealing the sweet corn off the float. So I did that for a couple of hours until I got bored of that. Then I switched over to float fishing. Sorry, not float fishing, floater fishing. So I changed my fishing line over to one that is buoyant, so one that will stay on the surface of the water. And I then, instead of using a vertical float, I used a horizontal float, so one that will lie on the water. So you could still, and was quite weighty. It's a bit of a weighty float. That's a bit of an oxymoron, but it lets you cast further, but your line won't sink. And I started using bread to attract the fish to the surface. I was hoping that the larger carp might be cruising beneath the surface looking for bread. At which point I discovered my next enemy, ducks. Every few minutes, a large group of ducks would patrol around the lake, quacking their stupid little heads off, and they would eat all of the bread that I'd throw into the lake to attract the carp. It wasn't all bad. Some of them were little ducklings. They were very cute. But fuck them. But they were cute. But, they were annoying. But cute. So after that, I just switched back to the method feeder, and that's when I caught nearly caught the big carp that I mentioned. It still counts, and it nearly caught it. Thank you, Krenlaw. Thank you very much, Krenlaw. Also, while I was throwing bread into the lake, I would notice that I was trying to pay attention to the surface of the water. I was trying to see if any fish were feeding, and so what you'd see is like this swirl of the water would swirl in a very unique pattern that indicates a fin has turned underwater. If you've done angling, you know what I mean. You can tell when a large fish is cruising under the water. And I was watching for these swirls, and I would see it, and a piece of bread would disappear, and then there'd be a swirl. I was like, ooh, that's a big fish. Then another one, ooh, it's another big fish. And then all of a sudden I heard, bleh, and I went, fuck was that? I look over at the water surface, bleh, and there's this fish, the most retarded looking motherfucker, coming up to the surface, and instead of this elegance, instead of this swirl, he would just come up and just go bleh, and just take this great big bite out of the bread. The most idiotic looking motherfucker on this lake. And I was watching him for about 15 minutes, enthralled. I was trying to figure out exactly what species it was. I think it might have been some sort of catfish. I'm guessing it was a bottom feeder, because its mouth wasn't built for surface feeding. So it's having to gulp large amounts of air, making a ridiculous noise, and making a fool of itself every time it tried to surface. So he did that for like 20 minutes, and then the ducks came and ate all the bread, and I didn't see him again. But yeah, it's the weird, The weirdest fucking sound. I'm not even exaggerating. That was the noise this fish was making. Thank you, Twitchy McTwitchface, Beanor, 501st, DJ Gamer, and Krendor, and Fraseris. Thank you sincerely. Thank you very much. Catfish is very delicious, says Vex. Ooh. Bottom feeder shaming. Yeah, there. But yeah. Thank you, Potato, and Holly. Thank you very much. Thank you. And, sorry, yeah, anyway, for the people joining the stream, I went fishing today, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I found a nice shady peg, so a place next to the lake that's been cleared away for anglers. It was beneath some trees, and it was nice and shady, and it was a very, very pretty lake. Anako was fishing the other day, and a beaver came up. Oh, really? And the bread you threw out. Huh? A beaver came and the bread I threw out, lol. It stole your bread? Oh dear. Right, where's that road? It's just down there, isn't it? But no, it was good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed today. So apologies, the bullshittery is a day behind now. But yeah, I enjoyed that day out fishing. Any plans for a new project? Indeed, Alistair. So the latest bullshittery has started. So I started it this week. I'm not going to tell you what game it is. The patrons and the Twitch subs know. I sent out an update to them in their email. So, yeah. And they seem... And yeah, I got loads of messages back. They seem to be happy with it. They seem to be pleased with my choice. So, yeah. I'm going to make this bullshittery. Still very early days. I'm still cutting the thing. Well, I haven't even gotten that far, to be honest. I'm still building up a master project file. So, an Adobe Premiere file that contains all of the highlights. Well, I'm not going to do all of the highlights because there's too many of them. Just a big chunk of the highlights. And then when I've got loads of them, I'll go, right, let's make a compilation. And that's when I'll start arranging them on the timeline and cutting them. So, very early days. Have I played or streamed any of the Stalker games? Yes, I've played the first one. The first Stalker, but I didn't play the sequels. I played the first Stalker up until the point where lots of the cultists started appearing, at which point, due to a serious memory leak in the vanilla game that wasn't patched out until later, the game became highly unstable, and I could not progress further. So I never finished the original Stalker. Yes, I seem to recall that the Stalker, when it was released, was very unpolished. Lots of weird graphical glitches and obviously a huge memory leak. Yeah. Not really, Alfie. I did have a look at Destiny, but it didn't appeal to me. For the same reason that the later Halos didn't really appeal to me. It felt like it was just... It didn't feel like there was any new ideas. It feels like they were just trying to make lightning strike twice with the Halo trilogy, 1, 2, and 3. I was like, no, this is just... Nah. Thank you, Urka, Kangaroo, and Holly. Thank you very much. Thank you. Do I see myself taking it a bit further and hunting with proper rifles? Not really. I just do fishing for them for now. Halo ended at 4. I'd say Halo ended at 3, and it was good. It was very good. It was good. They had a nice trilogy, and then it came full circle and it ended well. There was no need for any more, really. Reach was mechanically quite good. It's clear that they perfected the formula, but narratively was yeah. Halo Reach was a 4-parter in a trilogy. It was out of place. Thank you, Star4C. Thank you very much. Thank you. As I keep mentioning, the marketing campaign for Halo Reach kept on saying, remember Reach, remember Reach. And all it was really doing was highlighting just how pointless Reach was, narratively speaking. Like, Reach was, oh, the Spartans were trained there, and it was the planet they were fleeing from at the start of the first Halo game. Done. That's it. That's all you need to remember about Reach. That's it. Insofar as the narrative, I don't mean in terms of the fictional setting. I just mean for Halo. That's all you need to know about it. Yeah, it's where the Spartans are from. It's, you know, that's it. It's just an important world. Oh, hello, a gunshot to my left. Shots over at the northwest airfield. Hear that? Hang on. No message in the kill feed, so no one was killed. Must be Zeds. Huh. Yes, currently, bruh. I'm just chilling out. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm feeling super listless. I'm between games. I feel like I've played so much DayZ. I'm not sure what to do with myself. Thank you, Fusel. Thank you very much, Fusel. And Toffoin. Thank you very much, Toffoin. And Cliffy. Thank you very much, Cliffy. And Hillbill. Thank you very much, Hillbill. And it's Grubio. Thank you, all of you. You're very kind. Thank you. Ah, dear. Anyway. What about everyone else? Anybody doing anything particularly interesting this week? Oh. I don't know anything about it, Pooba. Duxley is pooping. Dumbbell is at work. Okay. Oddstep is doing D&D. Miwa is doing university stuff. Job interview in an hour, says Mitch. Good luck, Mitch. Good luck indeed. Okay. Oh, shit. Sorry to hear it, positives. Sympathies, positive. That sucks. Blue Wizard is having a Hobbit / Lord of the Rings movie marathon. Ooh. Enjoy. Enjoy indeed. Okay. Umlaut is doing Minecraft. Flo is writing their bachelor thesis. I hope it's on fishing. Hope you've been taking notes. Feel better soon, Haynes. Feel better soon. But yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. That game you keep chilling, Umlaut. Any dating advice? What, from me, Casanova? I wouldn't take any I wouldn't take dating advice from me. You certainly shouldn't. It has been a while. For me, in particular. It has been a long while. Something of a dry spell, I feel. Ooh, money. Take that. Right. I'm just going to keep moving up this road looking for a car spawn. Thank you, Hero. Thank you very much, Hero. Oh, yes. Yes, buy sausage rolls. Buy lots of sausage rolls. Clearly. The guys keep taking the piss out of my dating strategy. There's an attractive lady that works in the nearby bakery, and as I've already mentioned many times, one should not simply, you know, say hi. You know, do you want to go for a date or something? No. You're doing it wrong. What I'm doing is every morning I go and I get a sausage roll from this bakery to, you know, ostensibly to get the sausage roll, but also to kind of window shop, you know, if you know what I mean. And what I'm doing is I'm demonstrating that I can afford consistent sausage roll purchases. Therefore, I am a breadwinner. And she'd be like, ah, what a stable
financial partner he'll be. And then I'll get in there. That's what I'm doing. Of course, my plan was somewhat scuppered about, well, several weeks into phase 1, when I discovered that she's in a relationship. So, fuck. But the plan is sound. You know, that wasn't a flaw in the plan. Thank you, the Locatone and Hero. Thank you very much. Thank you. Shit. Thank you, Candy. Thank you very much, Candy. How many other singles in my area? To be honest, it feels like just me. 1. Thank you, Deathwing. Thank you, sir. Right. God damn it, even my dog has a boyfriend. She's got I don't know what breed actually. It's like they bumped into each other in the park, and they just really got on really well. And the owner, just a regular in the park, offered to have Lulu around as a puppy. For socialization, she needed to get to know other dogs. So yeah, Monday to Friday, she pops up to the dog sitter, and it gets her out from underneath my feet, you know. So she's not just sitting bored while I'm doing editing. She can at least have some fun. And she gets on super well with that dog, really, really well. Whenever they see each other, they go crazy. They're all over each other. Thank you, Bigolid and Venet. Thank you very much. Thank you. Is she neutered? Oh, yeah. She's fixed. Thank you, Bloodsheds. Thank you very much, Bloodsheds. Oh, hearing shots to my left. Somebody's at the airfield. She's moving her mouth in her sleep. She's 4 years old. Thank you, Kazajan. Thank you very much, Kazajan. Indeed, 4 years, 1 month, says Axolotl. Right. Shit, no car spawn on this road. Oh no, wait, it's not the end of the road. Yeah, she is, Destroyer. She's very adorable. And at the start of each night, you go to bed and she just flops somewhere on the bed. She's like, you know, she just goes, I'm going to go over here, and just flops down. But every time you wake up, she's, as the flat has cooled down, she's wiggled in the duvet underneath one of your arms. So she's effectively, she's cuddled up next to you. And you wake up with either a face full of dog breath or dog arse, depending on which angle she's wiggled in order to get into the duvet. Thank you, Midnight Wrath. Thank you very much. Thank you. And then what happens is you wake up and you get out of bed and you go to take a piss or whatever, and she just scoots over into the warm patch that you've left behind for another 20 minutes of sleep before she joins you. That's our routine. Thank you, Pariusa and Nassan. Thank you very much. Thank you. I do hope... Yeah, I hope so, Dumbbell, but... yeah, the trouble is, Space Engineers, we typically play it on a multiplayer server, and getting that multiplayer server operational, consistently available, and up-to-date is tougher than it seems. Thank you, Milky Cammy and B-Man. Thank you very much. Am I enjoying the walking simulator? I'm going to be honest, Diego, I'm kind of bored. I don't know what to do with myself this evening. As I was explaining to the chat about 45 minutes ago, I've got this thing where I've got this muse when it comes to playing games and stuff. I find that my brain sort of, yeah, I can easily launch a game. I can scroll up and down Steam and I can pick any game. But my brain is sitting there going, boring. If my muse is not into it, like, I got to be pulled in one particular direction. Like, I fancy a logistics-based conveyor belt game. Ooh, Satisfactory or Factorio. I fancy a first-person shooter. Ooh, like a million of those. I mean, I get in and out of moods for different things, and if I can't do the thing that my muse wants me to do, then, I don't know, I struggle to get engaged. And right now, I don't know what my muse wants. So, I'm just kind of wandering and babbling. Sorry, it's probably not the most interesting stream. And then the chat, they do their best to try and help. They keep coming up with suggestions, but I don't know. My brain just doesn't know what it wants. Okay. So let's go this way. There should be another car spawn just to my left on this road here. Are there any cannibals on my server? If so, hunt them down. I was hoping to be a cannibal. I was hoping to do a cannibal play, but that would necessitate murdering people, and I haven't really done that much. I've shot people in self-defense. That's a zombie, isn't it? There's loads of Zeds over there. Holy shit! Why are there so many Zeds over there? Has someone died over there? Huh. Indeed I do, the secret towner. I'm a YouTuber. Right. Ah, dear. Does it do the old DayZ thing where it spawns zombies around players? No, they got rid of that. So they've entirely redone it. Getting that working was one of the major hurdles for their standalone. And it just plagued them. Mainly just because of how shit the engine was. Nah, Destroyer. Again, so here's the thing. It's easy to pick up any game. Yeah, I could totally pick up Tarkov right now if I wanted to. But I'd be so bored. Thank you, Shane. Thank you very much, Shane. Alright. Oh. Thought I heard flies there. No. Anti-Stasi requires a lot more preparation, I'm afraid. Time, date, players, a server ready to go for weeks and weeks, with admins always available. No, anti-Stasi takes a lot of work. Okay. No, anti-Stasi is good fun though. Holy shit, we played the crap out of it. Why do you never find an M4 in this game? You search for days, Eric. Probably got something to do with the central loot economy. So there's a limited number of those M4s, and once they're in people's hands, they no longer spawn. So they've redone they've completely redone, I would say over-engineered, the way in which the loot spawns. So it's all on a database. Once it's out there, so if I drop something on the ground, it will begin to decay. If no one interacts with that, and especially I think if it's out in the open, it will begin to decay, take damage, and then eventually despawn. And then a new one will spawn. But if it's in people have it in their hands, then fresh ones won't appear out in the wild. You're gonna have to buy one. There's a shit ton of Zeds. Okay. I don't know about that, mister. So there is a bit of a gap in my reading, I'm afraid. A gap between, so I'd say in the last couple of years of the development. But I can tell you that insofar as their initial plan for the persistence database and the central loot economy, everything should be tracked. Whether or not that's changed, I have no idea. Well, I can tell you that it's definitely changed just because the traders exist. So the expansion allows you to spawn things, force spawn things. But, yeah, I couldn't tell you what the current status is. Yeah, not sure, Dovry Gubbin. Haven't seen him in a while. Hope he's alright. Yes, for now, Pedro. I don't know what I'm doing this evening. Tom turned it off. Ah, says Mister. Okay. Interesting. Cool that he can. Is it possible to recreate the Musty Gusty server with mechanics and mods, etc.? Yes and no. We're using the DayZ expansion stuff, but there is a lot of custom stuff on here. So I guess the answer is no. Sorry, it's a custom build. Mainly the environmental music triggers and the trade sites and stuff. I believe they've been custom made. I think Tom did quite a lot of it. There's so many Zeds up here. Wait, are they barracks? They are, aren't they? Yeah, we'll check them out while we're here. Oh yeah, I know where. Yeah, I know where we are. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get jumped and murdered. Thank you, Peely. Thank you very much, Peely. That's not good. Open doors means somebody's probably cleared this out already. Yeah. Handguard for an AK weapon. Canteen with some water. No, I don't need that. I've got beer with me. Thank you, glucose syrup. Thank you very much. Universal flashlight. Canned bacon. Yeah. Thank you, W4R1S. Thank you very much, W4. Thank you. Field jacket, field vest, pristine. Zed's on me, right? Yeah. That's fine. Oh no, she's ignoring me. What's that there? Half mask, pristine. Ooh, a holster for a pistol. If I had a belt, it would fit on there. I'll take the holster. That'll prove useful. Oh, yeah, let me show you. I'll show you in a second when I'm not in the middle of a barracks. Hang on. I'll show you something that arrived in the post. Hang on. Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh, here comes another Z. Ah, go away. Oops. Ooh. A TOG. We'll have that. Tanker helmet. That's a tank crew helmet. Hollow sight. Oh, cool. We'll take these. There we go. Right, let's clear the area. Yeah, loads of Zeds here. Oh, I didn't kill this one, did I? I wonder if the person visited the well. Yeah, there's a freshwater well over here. Nah, probably not. There'd be Zeds, dead Zeds all over. Oh, we'll take the matches. Alright. And then we'll proceed down this road. Hang on. Where's the next car spawn? Yeah, just down the road. Thank you, Gaming Hermit. Thank you very much, Gaming. So when we made the server previously, a few months ago, we had a base over there in that barn. What was the code name so that no one could guess where our base location was? Big Red. Right. So, and sorry, as I was saying, I received a box in the post. It was fishing gear, because of course it is. And there was a new bag, a smaller carry bag that I got, because the one that I bought is a bit chunky and unwieldy. It doesn't fit in the car very well. So I bought a smaller pack for other bits. Basically, I'm just splitting up into smaller bags that I can easily carry. And while I was shopping for stuff, I was like, hey, I need to pick up some new floats. So I ordered what I thought was a float that is several inches in total length. The larger the float, the more weight the fish has to pull under the water, which is inconvenient. But the more weight that you can put on the float in order to cast further, if you follow. So I needed a nice big, heavy float that I could cast further into the water. This, ladies and gentlemen, demonstrates the importance of reading the dimensions in the actual purchase window, because this is the float that arrived. This tiny little... I can barely feel it in my hand right now. It is so light. And I've got 4 of these. Well, I think so. How many do I have? Sorry, there's 2 on my desk. I assume there's still... I think I ordered 4. Yeah. Oh, fucking... Read carefully before you purchase things, everybody. And it feels so fucking fragile. This thing's gonna last 2 seconds in my tackle box. Oh, dear. It's a needle. It's a fucking needle. Well, you know, I mean, it might have its purpose on days with no wind. A very small float means very little give, so the fish won't detect that something's fishy. Yeah, something's wrong with the bait. It will just take it into its mouth and be like, some food. Whereas if the float is too weighty, it will feel the pull on it and be like, oh wait, hang on, that's a bit suspicious, and then it won't take it. How much did it cost? It's just pennies. These things are cheap. Okay. You think that's bad, says Neonot. You ordered 2 of what you thought were 1 by 2 foot whiteboards. They were 1 by 2 meters. Oh dear. I see. 18th Mojo. It's kind of weird. When am I going to get the drone with the sonar? Hey, actually, people keep taking the piss out of me for buying that sonar, but it was super useful today when I got to a new lake. For people joining the stream, so I went fishing this morning. When I got to this new lake, I put this float, which has a built-in sonar on it. It blips the lake bed and just goes, how deep is it? And I was able to tell how deep the lake was. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, is this a car? It's a car, at long last. We found a car. It needs everything. It's been completely stripped of buggery. Well, fuck biscuits. All 4 wheels. That's not happening. Indeed, Anarcho. So typically people would determine the depth of the lake by plumbing the depth. So, yes, simple process. You just tie a small weight onto the bottom of your line, and you tie a float, and then on that you tie the float using float stops, so little plastic things that can move up and down the line. So you can just squeeze them and move them up and down the line, and you repeatedly cast your weight out into the lake, and you plumb the depth. So if the float disappears under the water, give it more line. If the float sits slack on the surface of the water, give it less. And then eventually, doing this bit by bit until the float sits even in the water, you can gauge the exact depth of the lake in front of you
It's a process that will probably take you 45 minutes. It's all very tedious. Or technology. I can just throw in a sonar, a little ball, and it just goes bloop, and it just tells me how deep the lake is. Takes 5 minutes. Also, not only that, it can tell me the consistency of the lake bed. So how you need to do that traditionally is you would use a different type of weight with bobbles on it, and use a type of line called braid, which is basically what it sounds like. It's a braid of line. It's lots of lines that have been braided together. But because of that, it has no give. Absolutely no give at all. Fishing line is normally quite elastic, but braid, well, it depends on the fishing line. But braid has no give whatsoever. And with these, with a shaped weight and braid combined, you can feel the texture of the lake down the line. You just put your thumb on the line and drag the weight over the lake bed. And if you feel vibrations, it's probably stone. If you feel nothing, it's probably dirt. And if you feel snagging, then it's probably weeds. And like that, again, over the course of about 45 minutes to an hour, you can tell exactly the consistency of the lake bed. Or technology. Just throw in a sonar and it'll just fucking tell you. Thank you, Lichtshaloo, Blackstar, Princess Monoki, and Punch Weasel. Thank you very much. Thank you. Did I use my weed grinder? A, it's not a weed grinder, it's a boiler masher. And B, not today. I didn't use any PVA bags. So, sugar-soluble bags that you put a bunch of crushed bait in. And it's not a weed... Fucking not a weed grinder, it's a boiler masher. Fucking dickheads. Hang on, it's a boiling masher. Looks absolutely nothing like a weed grinder. See? Hang on. See? Absolutely nothing like... Mostly not like a weed grinder. Fuck you. It's a boilie masher. You put boilies in there, and you close the thing, and you spin it, and then... There. It's not a weed grinder. It's a boilie masher. Fuck you. It mashes up the boilies into a powder, or like nuts or whatever, or marijuana, or other things that you can stick in there, and it will create a finer consistency that the fish can then go om nom nom nom. Thank you, Shade Ox. Thank you very much. And Zakinov, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Banana. Thank you very much. Oop. Thank you, Carnage. Thank you very much, sir. Welcome, Carnage's viewers. This is going to be a very boring stream. I'm kind of just walking with no idea what I'm doing. Alright. Dear. Anything in this barn? An aircraft is 2 kilometers from Chernogorsk. Chernogorsk? The fuck is Chernogorsk? Chernogorsk? What server am I on? It's called the Musty Gusset. It's the ZF Clan server that we've got. It's whitelisted, I'm afraid. The guys seem quite concerned about the presence of stream snipers. To be fair, yeah, your average game session is a little spoilt if you get chased everywhere. Thank you, Danny. Thank you very much, Danny. And hi there, junkies. Welcome indeed, junkies. Oh, thank you, Copurian. Thank you, sir. Thank you sincerely. Right, let's just continue down the road looking for another car. Need to get on the main road if we're going to do that.
Let's get some high ground for a second. See what we can see. Thank you, the Jimmy Rustler. Thank you very much, the Jimmy. La da 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 da. Indeed, Hatch K. Been playing DayZ for a few weeks now. We put our server back up, trying to configure it to not be a pile of AIDS. And, yeah, getting there. There's some key components missing. But it's really getting there. The big tragedy is that I always feel it might be a bit too late. This game, it's almost, you know, it's fast approaching 10 years since DayZ, since its heyday, so. Thank you, Blank. And Lord Inquisitor, thank you very much. That being said, we've had some really fun moments. We've had some good fun with it. I certainly have. What's that over there? Shit. Got the wrong sight on. No, just a Z. Thought it might be a human. I can't see any threats or anything of note. Thank you, Killy, by the way. Thank you very much, Killy. I just gotta be a little bit paranoid. Not really. I'm being honest, Dylan. Not hugely. I just kind of hang out, really. I just kind of play whatever I fancy. Yeah, I do know that. Well, I do this too. The streams are a useful way when you want something on in the background, a bit of background noise to break up the tedium. Yeah, it's good to have a little, I suppose, window into someone else's life for a bit, like a smaller version of the Big Brother house, like a reality TV thing. That's a big part of what streaming is for many people. Like, hey, I want to listen to someone just banter about stuff. Just drop the radiator? Could do. Nah, hang on to it for now. No, I haven't, Fama. Not familiar, sorry. But yeah, so back during the during the 90s and then the late 90s, the explosion of reality television, where, yeah, a big part of it was that you were looking at something that was unscripted and live, but more seeing how other people, well, how they live, what they do, how they act. Streaming and the rise of user-based content. So people making content is, yeah, it's like a grassroots version of that in many cases. Thank you, Fickle. Thank you very much, Fickle. So I'm sure that you can list many an internet personality who's you may be very familiar with their mannerisms, their way of talking, their worldview, just because you see it so often. You may even find yourself emulating some of their vocalizations. It's just how we are as humans. Don't know what I'm babbling on about, really. You know what I'm saying. The purpose of a live stream. Background noise. Hat. Thank you, Tick Tilly. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, we'll proceed down the main road. Yeah, that's a parasocial relationship holodeck. Oh yes, Fallers even. Greetings, Fallers. I think he's a lawyer now, God Hydra. He's got like a proper job. Oh look, protective case. Someone's dropped it on the floor. Yeah, someone just ditched it. Probably been here for a while. It's damaged. Someone hasn't interacted with it for quite some time. Okay. So he's not doing YouTube anymore. I don't know. I guess not. And again, he's got a proper job. Hi there, Collarby. Welcome indeed, Collarby. Thank you kindly. Yeah, but no, as you say, that too. You'll encounter people. You'll encounter a lot of people who you just listen to them and you just find them compelling. You just find them interesting to listen to. Perhaps it is their accent. Hold up. Was that me? Yeah. I think the Zed's stuck. It's inside. It can't get to me. Thank you, Chave and Jome. Thank you very much. No worries, Duke. Nothing in here. I do have a particular advantage, though. My accent is, as many people have pointed out... Oh, holy shit. Standardized... Oh, Stanag Mag. These aren't that common. I'll take this. Is it a 30 rounder? It's a 30 rounder. Holy shit. I'll have that. What's with the military stuff in many of these cars these days? Maybe it's been up to give people reason to actually check them out. Oh, we'll check the church out. Yeah, so my particular accent does give me a certain advantage. I think it is just generally quite attractive to an American audience, it seems. A lot of Americans seem to like the, estuary English accents, which is what this is. Over here, it is common as dirt. Everyone down here in the south, unless you have... unless you're deep in the central London, everyone has this type of accent. Very few people, like almost nobody, has a received pronunciation accent anymore. That's mainly because it's not geographic. It's mainly class based. So. And many people, I would suspect, I don't know, but I suspect that many people probably intentionally don't use received pronunciation when they enunciate, just because it's a bit out of touch these days, as in the way in which the Queen would pronounce things. It's even the royal family themselves. You can look at old footage of how they used to speak. They've certainly dipped down into an estuary. Into an estuary accent than the more formal one they used to use. Indeed, RP was taught. It's more of a boarding school thing, isn't it? Thank you, XCOM. Thank you very much, XCOM. Thank you. Indeed, Toothbrush. Yes, as said, it's a very, very common accent. Estuary English. Can I do different accents? Nope. Nope. I can do an estuary English and swearing in an estuary English accent. For some reason, when I get heated, I dip down into, I suppose, more slang. But yes, I cannot do voices. Yes. The 10th Doctor's accent, David Tennant, Scottish, he did an estuary English accent. Barcelona. Thank you, Dolphin. Thank you very much. Why am I in the police station? There's nothing for me in here. No, don't take the stab vest. I've got a... Oh, hold up. My stuff is damaged. Hunter jacket damaged. Shit. Must be taking damage over time as I move around the map. And I do not have a sewing kit or some duct tape to fix it. Bugger. Thank you, Kazai. Thank you very much, Kazai. Keep our eyes open for some duct tape then. Thank you, Geordie. Thank you very much, Geordie. Yeah, Alonzi. Yeah. What does that even mean, anyway? Yeah, I used to. Well, I suppose lots of people did. Used to watch lots of Doctor Who. The 10th Doctor was certainly brilliant. Surprisingly, I actually thought that the element that they were going for. Oh, it means let's go. Ah, I see. I think the thing that they were going for with that 11th Doctor, the whole imaginary friend thing, I think that could have. I was kind of on board with it initially. I was like, yeah, that's it's a different twist. Instead of weird, strange, sort of sexy man from space links up with female follower, companion, which they've been doing on a loop for several things. It was a bit more interesting. It's like, oh, your imaginary friend comes back when you're an adult. It was very Drop Dead Fred. But yeah, the script started going really freaking weird with that Doctor Who, with Moffat as the showrunner. Why am I dropping all this money? I don't need the canteen. Yeah, they started doing this thing where it's like the Doctor is like the puzzle piece that completes the universe or something. Everything was super hyped up. It's like, oh my god, the Doctor's so important. It's like, why? Keep watching, you'll find out. Ow, fuck you. Ouch. Am I still working on the D&D video? It's on the back burner, along with many other projects. So yes, but not actively. Did I like Billie Piper? I think she worked. I think she worked well. She was fish out of water. And I think she just did very well as fish out of water. I think it got a bit weird when it started being like Bad Wolf and serious and competent Billie Piper. And then it started started swimming in territory that, yeah, makes sense for the character, but I don't think the actress, it doesn't really, she does this great, like, oh my god, what do we do, She's very good in fish out of water stuff, is what I'm saying. You really did not like Rose, says Blue Wizard. No? I think she lives, does she live in Brighton? Or am I going crazy? Hang on. Or am I thinking Zoe Ball? No, I might be thinking of Zoe Ball. Hang on. Who's the one that was dating... Oh, no. Oh, yes, no. Zoe Ball swaps 2.5 million Brighton party pad for a quiet country cottage. Oh, she's left. All right. Yeah, that was... is it Fatboy Slim that she was married to? Oh, God, I can't even keep track of these things. Hang on. He did all of those... Yeah, Fatboy Slim, DJ... is he still in Brighton? He would do these great big beach parties down on the seafront. Scary music. Well, I don't really consider myself a big anything, Harsh, but YouTuber is my job. I don't stream enough to justify calling myself a streamer. He says streaming in front of 3,600 people, but a quick comparison against me and a full-time streamer, and you'll quickly see that I barely stream at all. Alcoholic? No, I like books. About war stories. Okay. Does that say I like... What does that say? Someone translated that, didn't they? Does it say I like books? Hang on, I'm just going to pour myself a drink. Perhaps Rinks, but again, it doesn't... A quick comparison. Compare me against someone who does stream full-time. So even someone in my friends group who streams full time, compare me against Edberg, and you'll very quickly see that he does a lot of Twitch community stuff. He's got a face cam. He streams for hours and hours and hours full time. And then me, I turn up, I fuck off, I go do YouTube editing for the day. Might turn up in the evening, might not. You know, maybe, we'll see. Even then, even if I do, it's like for 2 hours and I'm off to bed. It's clear that my priorities lie with the YouTube editing. No, I prefer book. Right. Thank you, Blue. Thank you very much, Blue. Do I like the Harry Potter movies? Not well. I haven't really seen them, Lord of Rawn, I'm afraid. Wait, is that a car? I've only read one Harry Potter book, and I did it out of obligation because somebody bought it as a birthday present, and I felt I had to. It was, I think it was the 3rd or the 4th entry in the series, so it was weird. I tried my best to understand what the fuck was going on. I figured way late into the book that there was magic. That's how out of depth I was. It's like, oh, this boarding school is a bit weird. Obviously didn't know how Hermione was spelt, so I just read it as Hermione. Yes. There were flying monsters that would bite people, kiss, dementors, big scary things. And then, fuck, what do I remember? So, a prisoner escaped a prison protected by these flying monsters that bite people. And for some reason they wanted to bite Harry, but I can't remember why. And then he had to travel back into the past because one bit him, and he had to stop it from biting him by summoning a giant deer to have a wrestling match with it or something. I think that's at the end. Also, the prisoner bought him a really powerful broom or something. I don't know how he financed that. And I think the prisoner was his dad? I wasn't... Again, this is horror... I've read one book and have not seen the film. I have no idea what's going on. Thank you, Rinks and Cole. Thank you very much. Thank you. Godfather. Ah. What did the prisoner do? His name was... I know this. His name was Sirius, I think. It had a very distinctive name. What else do I remember? Fuck, it's so long ago, sorry. It was back when Harry Potter was all the craze. Fuck. No, I think that's it. Prison, flying things that bite people. Weird time travel thing at the end. Frame for murder. Ah, okay. So, yes, sorry. I haven't seen the films, and I've only read one book, and it was kind of odd. Hi, Digi. ZF Digi's in the chat. Also, between games, I'm so bored, dude. Sorry, I don't know what to do. I don't know, I've just been playing so much Factorio and DayZ, and I don't know what to do. Thank you, Eska. Thank you very much, Eska. Sorry, why did the deer have to fight the flying bitey men? Well, no, sorry, no, I know that, because they were trying to bite Harry. Sorry, why were they trying to bite Harry? Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Because magic, it was a hippogriff. It wasn't a deer? Wasn't it a deer? Like big horns? No? Or we're going crazy? It was a deer. Yeah, I thought it was a deer. A stag, sorry. It was a stag, yeah. I remember it was horns. The deer is a protective spell, and the bitey boys are evil creatures that suck everyone's souls. Okay, so it wasn't that he did anything in particular. Digi says they weren't trying to bite him, they were literally trying to suck out his soul because they're evil monsters. Okay. Seems a very unsafe educational system, to be honest, if students can be attacked by random floaty boys. Is DayZ worth it? How long have you got? That's a hard question to answer. As briefly as I can, yes, if you're willing to heavily mod it, or if you have limited experience with a survival game, you might find its features cool and its atmosphere engaging, and not antiquated and too simple a gameplay loop. Thank you, Mahejo. Thank you very much, Mahejo. Oh, lumber. Wait, lumber pile? Oh, yes, of course. This was the old way of doing the base building. You had to go get physical lumber from here and carry it with no vehicles to assist you because they didn't have the vehicles working. Do I have any opinions on what I'd like to see on Space Engineers? Not really. If I'm being truthful, dude, the most important thing about Space Engineers is the most important thing with Minecraft. Just that it's always there for when people want to veg out and just log on to something and continue on a project. So those types of games thrive on your ability to just veg out for an evening and log on to it. Oh, thank you, Hikaru. Sorry, did I miss you again? Thank you. And Taco Bell, Mahijo, Eska, and Rinks. Thank you. Would I ever try playing Valorant? No, probably not. When I saw it, it didn't look all that. Oh shit! Shit the bed, player. Red alert. There he is. Shit. 2 players. I don't know if they're working together or hunting. They could be hunting. Oh, I'm in danger now, folks. I'm in danger now. 2 players. They're probably hunting. They're bandits and they're hunting. Okay, my heartbeat is going now. Fucking escape and evade. If I move into the open, my submachine gun will not be effective. Fuck. Thank you, the Mad Doctor. Thank you very much. Shit, I really hope they don't have assault rifles. Just go. Fucking drop that now. Okay, some running. Okay, red alert mode. That's far enough. Lie down. Stay. Wait. I've got a toxic grenade. Should have checked that. Poison them. Put another clip of ammunition on my belt here. And also the grenade if I chose to use it. I'm going to wait a few moments and then I'm going to move on in the hopes that their sweep was ineffective. Whatever, magazine, fuck you, Zaid, it doesn't matter. The thing that has the metal things that fire at through the gun bit. Thank you, the Mad Doctor. Thank you very much, the Mad Doctor. I think I didn't get spotted, which was doubly peculiar. So why were they raising their weapons when they cleared the town? I mean, I could have made an assumption that first guy could have been trying to run from the second guy, because do you see him crouch behind that fence? The second guy came around with his gun raised, and the first guy laid down. So maybe it was like a daisy chain. Maybe the first guy was trying to escape the second guy, and I was trying to escape the first guy. Maybe we're all hiding from each other. Thank you, the Purple Iron. Thank you very much, the Purple Iron. Ah, DayZ chain? Yeah. Ah, shit, my stuff is screwed. Okay. Thank you, Setsu. Thank you very much, Setsu. Can I drop any additional baggage? No, I do want to try and keep the rest. Thank you, Alex. Thank you very much. Right. Let's get the fuck out of here, eh? Rest for a second. Just keep moving. Get to some nice... Ooh. Is that Tissy? No, it's something else. Can't see him. Indeed, yes, as Evo says, I encountered two players that were maybe working together, maybe combing, not sure. Thank you, Riku Key. Thank you very much, Riku Key. Thank you kindly. What's that? Ah, mass grave. Grim. Thank you, Nex. Thank you, sir. Admin's putting a bounty on me. Not surprised. Right. Can I see anything worth seeing from here? Let's switch out the combat scope for this. They're not on the crane. Yeah, they've probably moved on by now. They might be going down the road looking for survivors. Just keep my wits about me. Thank you, Brotherhood and Sultan. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, hell, they could have a base nearby. They could just be patrolling their turf. Yes, watching DayZ is so calm and relaxing until it isn't. But yeah. That's one of the things. Yeah, one of the things that's so compelling about this particular game mode. Just minding your own business, and all of a sudden, fuck me, red alert. Okay. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad location for a base, to be honest. Military stuff, military stuff. Nice big farming areas, a bit out of the way. Yeah. Fuck me. I just moved that money into my inventory, And my brain, just my thought process that I didn't vocalize, just said, I'm just going to move that Hella Skrilla into that slot. Fucking cyanide. Thank you, Pandemonium. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Steam Gecko. Thank you very much, Steam. And Rhinestone. Thank you, Rhinestone. Ooh. Tractor wheel. Yeah, check out these barns. So yeah, anyway, sorry for the people joining the stream. Not the most fascinating stream. I'm feeling between games. I don't know what I want to do. But yes, I did go fishing today, and I really enjoyed myself. The admins are having a go at me. Thank you, Kovura. Thank you very much. Yes, I can't wait to go fishing again. I apologise. The bullshiteries are no doubt going to be super delayed from here on out. Because I'm going to spend all of my time in it. No, I'm a full-time angler now. Yeah. I'm going to switch. No, I'll tell you what. I'm going to switch all my YouTube content to content about carp. Hours and hours of carp talk. It's an expanding market, everybody. No, it's really not. There's so many videos about fishing on YouTube. It's one of the most common. Well, it's one of those hobbies that has got lots of brands doing. Hey, like we're here with such and such talking about this product. I can't spot him. We're safe. Thank you, Ray Gothic. Thank you very much, Ray. Right, let's move. Is that Tissy? It is Tissy. Does it still have the fart gas? The whole area was covered in gas. Couldn't go anywhere near it. Can't see any gas. I see, Digi. Oh, really? McWhale. Thank you, Fakos. Thank you very much. Thank you. Tissy. What's that then? So that's the end of the... That's just a road. Yeah. No, we have been there before. There's a camping site up there as well. Thank you, Groovy Potato. Thank you very much. You'll go check out this place. Military stuff. What's that? Duckslayer linked. Hang on. Click it, he says. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I like that one. I need to get that on the stream overlay. Oh shit. What was that? You hear that? I don't know what that was. Thank you, Skythan, Big Popper, and Cyanides. Sorry, bear with me. Was it just the ambient sound of this building? Because it sounded strange. Just want to make sure it's not a player. Maybe just the ambient sound of this ruin. Don't think I've encountered this one before. Thank you, V Shogun. Thank you very much. I think we're okay. What kind of noise did I hear? It sounded like scraping. It sounded like somebody scraping something 3 times. Like quickly almost. Yeah. Take out the earplugs. Yeah, maybe it's just an animal in the distance. Nah, his footprints are too loud, they're annoying me. Thank you, Cyanide's undying love. That's one way to put it. So I can hear deer in the distance. Ah, dear. There. Oh, dear. Just solo for now, McWhale. I spent the first half hour of the stream just not streaming and just fiddling, trying to figure out what to play. I'm feeling between games. Not yet, I agree, I'm afraid. Yeah, I didn't really continue the horror stuff for a couple of different reasons. The first one was I was hoping to do something else, a different format, which ended up, so a video essay format that ended up ballooning in terms of scope. And it's still very problematic. And the second one is that I've started to find it much harder to immerse myself in a horror game as the view count increased. In order to feel stuff, but in order to feel a horror game properly, you've got to find yourself well immersed in it. No notifications, switch them all off, you know. But yeah, as views became in the hundreds and then in the thousands, I don't know, stage fright, I guess. I don't find it as easy to get immersed. Thank you, Mark House. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, Alien Isolation was in front of no more than a couple of dozen people. Oh, there's something weird going on with the zoom. It keeps spazzing out on me. Not really, Captain. I just kind of play whatever games I'm in the mood for. And whatever seems decent. A lot of the games that are coming out generally seem like hot shit. I don't think that's Nep in the chat. I think that's someone else who just shares the name. If that were Nep, I have no doubt she would have murdered me before now. I don't know, Rinks. I don't know. Haven't tried the recoder. I couldn't even get into a server on the Isle. Yes, Pyro. It was okay. Tarkov was okay. Yeah. No, not familiar, Wong. Not familiar with that game, sorry. These doors are open. Has a player come through here recently? Maybe. So back when they first started with the standalone, they had a couple of their developers, well, a couple of their map designer guys just go through and expand the entire north side of Chinaris. The Great Northern Expansion, they called it. And it was easy, well, while the other guys were working on the engine stuff, these two developers are working on the map stuff. So the new, yeah, everything to the north has been hugely expanded. Whereas before, in the previous DayZ mod, it was there's not much up here, to be honest. Just a lot of open forest where people would hide their tents. And a bit of trivia. The developer, one of those two developers who was working on the map thing, was one of the two developers, not both of them. One of the two developers who was held in.
Hello,
Oh,
sausage in the building.
hold up, friendly! Don't come in or I'll shoot!
Oh, hello, Soviet. Hello.
Fucking hell! Don't come in, I'll shoot!
That's kind of like it was a given.
Back off, man! I don't want trouble.
But
Fucking hell!
I heard you said hella Skrilla, and that's disgusting.
Oh, shit! Fuck! I'm in trouble
Yeah,
now.
I heard. So what do we do from here?
Shit. Bandits.
What do we do from here, Sovi?
Yeah, what do we do from here? Where is he? I need to find a better position. Yep, figured. Fuck, my heartbeat. I back off, that's what we do from here. Alright. Come on. Come on. I unpin. Come on. Toxic nade. If they breathe that in, oh fuck, it's not as great as I thought it was going to be. Fucking bounty hunters, effectively. Damn, I thought that would cover a greater area. My heartbeat is going like crazy. There's two of them? Oh no, you're kidding! No! Just when it was getting interesting. Lost connection to the server. Shit. That sucks. Damn, I thought the toxic fallout was gonna like cover a wide area. I should have thrown it closer to the building had I known. Bollocks. You okay, honey? Yeah, she's fine. She's just resting. Has the server gone down? Oh, shit. Let's have a look. The server has completely gone down. Okay. When Mag died, the server died. Really? Mag's like, fuck this. Kicked out the connection. Oh, hang on. The server might be back up, maybe? Don't know. Is it connecting? Might be reconnecting. Hi, sausage. Hi, darling. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, yeah, she's leaning into that. She likes it. Yes. Yeah, I know. Oh, hang on. We might be back in, maybe? It's thinking about it. Early morning sausage roll. Why not? Who's for that there? Dear. Okay. So yes, there may well be a bounty on my head. Why does it... Hang on. Okay. Fucking book it. Do I still have the toxic nade? Nah. So, if you're just joining the stream, my position has been compromised. I've been, well, I think they stumbled onto me randomly. Shit, do I still have the other gun? What happened to the one with the silencer? Here it is. I see, so it's on the wrong slot. Hold up. Put that there. Put that there. wrong one. I want to get a bit of distance. Fuck, or is it? Fuck. Switch on? Shit. Switch back to the other one for now. Oh, no battery in the hollow sight. Alright. I think left click to turn it on might be the torch. Is DayZ better now? It's a complicated question, I'm afraid. Ooh, it'd be nice if I can spot him and see where he goes. I've got no set of binoculars. I see a Z round the back. Switch over to this. What on earth is this animal doing? What the fuck? Hang on. Sweetie, what the fuck are you... What is she doing? You okay, honey bunny? You a good gal? Oh, hang on. Look, in the side chat. Gigi says, Soviet, come back here. A guy called Gigi. Oh, look, I see him. Look, there he is. Look. So one dude entering the barn, searching for me. See him? He's looking around. Is he alone? He's trying to figure out where I am. He's moving to the road. Okay. Right, let's get some distance then. No, I'm escaping what I assume are two... Well, they shot at me immediately, so I'm guessing they're bandits. They have to be bandits. Yeah, I got almost trapped in a barn. Okay. What the fuck is this animal doing? She's rolling around scratching her back. Hang on, I'll take care of the situation. Fixed it. Hi, sweetie. Hi, gorgeous. How you doing, gorgy porgy? Huh? Are you a good girl? Huh? Are you a good girl? Lulu, what was that sound outside? It almost sounded like a cat. Straight to the window. Straight to the window on guard duty. I think she's seen one. She's howling. Did she get lucky? I can't raise it up. She's opened the curtain. Yeah, she does not like the C word. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so this stream, mostly me wandering around babbling about fishing. I escaped 2 bandits in the village earlier. I don't think they were the same 2, considering they weren't. The previous bandits had those distinctive green backpacks. That guy didn't. So I think I've just bumped into 4 random people. We're at the edge of the map. Okay. We'll check these buildings and keep moving around. Thank you, Big Daddy. Thank you very much. What's that? Oh, really? Messy, can we get a proper F to Mag sanity? Humble just put DayZ in a bundle. Oh, really? For what? £23.50? That's not a... I mean... The game's quite old now. Sounds a bit harsh. That's still quite a lot of money for a 2013 release. Thank you, Orc Blog and Fierce. Thank you. And also, not trying to be funny, but player base is probably quite critical right now. Medium gas canister and some Sprite. Uh-oh. That's also possible. So GG could, with a confirmed sighting of my position, GG could pass it on. He's probably spreading out looking for me. Right, let's keep moving. Escape and evade. Gigi is gonna shag me, apparently. Fucking charming. Keep moving. And keep moving quickly. Right. Oh shit! Oh shit! On toast! Fuck me! Fuck, lie down. Fucking lie down. Oh, fuck me! Assault rifle. God damn. I ran right into him. And now I'm getting mullered. Fuck. Well, shit. He's trying to patch me up. Are you being serious? Yeah, there we go. Well, fuck. Well, fuck. That's how it goes. So I guess he moved directly north on the road and I moved up the hill. I was hoping that he would be following me up the hill, but it looks like I just ran straight into him. Well, bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Okay. So, I'm gonna head off now. Yeah, that's me proper dead. Well, it's already 10:30, so... Well, at least it was something for this evening. So, thank you, Tate Mars. Thank you very much, Tate Mars. Ooh. Who's that? Oh, I thought I heard a voice. So just before I go, just to let you know what's happening on the YouTube side of things, the latest project, I've started it. I've started the latest bullshittery. Yesterday. It is, however, still early days. I haven't actually started cutting the thing. I'm still... right, so I'm building up a master project file of all of the highlights for this particular game that I've selected. The game I won't tell you yet. The patrons and the Twitch subs know what it is. And, yeah, I'm putting together this master file, and once this has, like, say... 80 or so clips in it, that's when I'll start putting the bullshittery together. So, yeah, so that process is going to take a few days, both that initial prep, I suppose it's pre-production, isn't it? I'm on pre-production. And then, of course, the actual cutting of the bullshittery. So, yeah, I'm just going to crack on with it as best I can. And, yeah, we'll let you know how I go. Right, so, have a good one, folks. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the probably quite boring stream. And, hello, sweet pea. Hello, gorgeous. You just want some cuddles, don't you? Well, guess what? You're going to get lots of cuddles and lots of treats. Yes, you are. What? My dog. Yes. Who's my dog? Yes, you are. Hello, gorgeous. Hello. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes. Who's your good girl? Yes. Who's my good girl? What's this? What's this face? Huh? What's this face? Yes. Are you trying to lick me? What are you trying to lick me for? Yeah? Hello. I know I'm ticklish there, honey. Right, I'm going to cuddle this animal for a few minutes. I'm going to give her a right proper bit of lovies. Oh, okay. Fuck. Jesus Christ, Lulu. Can you calm down? 2 seconds. Right, hang on. So, who's streaming? Let's have a look. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. Yeah. Sorry for the weird noises. She's licking my hand. Okay. Tom? Is Tom streaming? Let's have a look. Oh, loads of us are. Okay, so Zeiss is building a PC. Tom is doing DayZ. Beastie's doing Alien Isolation. Ooh. Brotu's doing Maple Story. I'll hand you over to Tom then. Right, hang on. Actually, no, fuck it. Let me hand you over to Beastie. A bit of Alien Isolation. It's not as if that happens very often. Right. So, yes, you can click on the ZF Clan link if you want to watch Tom or watch any of us. So, this is ZF Beastie. Thank you, no reaction. Thank you, sir. All the best, folks. Take care and have a lovely, lovely evening.